Alright, I'm going to do a quick video on guns I've had and gotten rid of, why I disliked them. So, try and make this quick. It doesn't get too boring. And I've also have some examples of ones I like. Don't worry, every gun here has been safety checked. They're empty. I'm in my home, want to be safe. So, first, Winchester Model 94, I'll talk about lever actions. What the? I'm just kidding. It's my dummy round I reload. So, I've had one lever action didn't like, and that's a Henry 30-30. Didn't do it for me. They're bulky, they're heavy, and I'll tell you the flaws we had. That's why I have this round. The problems we had, it wouldn't fire from day one. See a dent in the firing pin? The Henry wouldn't even dent the firing pin, or the primer, I'm sorry. And we sent it back to Henry. They fixed it, sent it back. The problem we then had was, love the loading gate by the way. The problem we had was, watch this eject, this Winchester. And I didn't even work that lever fast. The Henry, even watch Hickok's video he just did, and watch a number of Henry videos. The shells barely roll out of the gun, just plop out the side. Ours did the same thing. Sometimes so weak it would lay in the gun and you would have to shake it out. So for that sake, we bought it for a hunting rifle. It was going to go. The other thing is a pain, the loading tube. Fun on the 22, not on the Henry. One problem is you start trying to get that tube down in. It's not always smooth to go down. And normally it would pop the lever open. The problem with that on the Henry is as soon as that lever pops open, you can't get it to shut with the round in there. For hunting, that's horrible. I'll show you why here. I'll put this dummy round back in. This lever pops open on a Winchester or a Marlin. I own both. You can close this and fire the gun. On the Henry, if that lever popped open, you cannot close it. You must eject the round and put a new one in. Design flaw. Did not like that gun at all. They look pretty. I guess what gets people, because it didn't take long to sell that, and they're nothing like that or a Marlin. Here's a Marlin 4570. Also in Marlin 30-30s. Love them. Let's go into bolt actions. I have gotten rid of two bolt actions actually. One I really miss, a Remington Model 30 Express, is missing the front sight. Could not get myself to drill and tap an original old gun like that. Couldn't find the front sight, so I sold it to a guy who collected them. He enjoyed it. I miss it. Wish I would have had that gun back. The other one is a Savage 111. Here's a Winchester 94 from 2015. Love this gun. I have several other deer rifles. I'll show you two. These aren't my only ones. But I'll show you one on the other end of the spectrum, a Remington 783 as far as price goes. Love this gun. Outshoots that Winchester I just showed you. Love the trigger. This is a youth model, which I put some spacers in because where I hunt, I love the short barrel. Love this gun. The safety on my Savage was right here at the tang. It's a pre-accu trigger. Still on the tang. It's a 2-position safety. Or it might have been 3, I forget. But hunted in the rain with it. It rusted that day in the field. I could not disengage the safety. I don't know if the metal's cheap or what. It was rusted when I took the gun apart at home. I couldn't even fire it if a deer came out. So that gun went. It was accurate, just Savages don't feel like quality to me. Pumps, or shotguns I should say, here's an Ithaca 20 gauge. As far as shotguns, I have that Ithaca and I have a Remington 870. Love Remington. That gets me to the Mossberg 500. That's the shotgun I've gotten rid of. I've gotten rid of two of them actually. Everyone I had jammed on anything over like regular field loads. You get turkey loads in there or something. I watch guys on the internet, they're cycle fine. Mine, both of mine, it would jam up and bind with the recoil of those heavy loads. I don't know if it was me, but having both over the years, I'll take a Remington 870 any day over a Mossberg 500. I do not miss them. do not miss trading them away. They just don't have the quality feel to me. And pistols. I have gotten rid of 2 pistols, both 22s. Haven't gotten rid of any 22 rifles. Here's my first 22 rifle. A a Marlin 25N tack driver for the price. Love Marlins. I did refinish this stock, but that's just the natural wood with oil over it, some true oil, and I kept the stain in there from the original stock. But my dad got me this gun. I have a lot of 22 rifles, a lot of Marlins, some Winchesters, CZ 22s. Man, love them. But the 2 I got rid of were not revolvers. Here's a Ruger. And here, that's a single 6. And here's a Uberti. This one works more like a Colt to work that cylinder. If this holds up, cat's meow compared to that Ruger. That Ruger is so solid though. I just don't know if this one, maybe it will, maybe it will. Well, I don't know about Ubertis as far as how long they last. But this is beautifully finished. Very fine trigger. Love this gun. Also like the Ruger. But that one I prefer shooting just for the fun of it. I sold a Mark II target because it jammed, and a Browning Buckmark because it jammed. I just don't like guns that jam. The Ruger sometimes would be 100% reliable, but I use it for steel plate matches and it just would sometimes jam on me. And for that reason I got rid of it. I did clean it a lot. I actually preferred cleaning the Ruger over the Browning. I did not like the Browning having to lift the sight plane off every time you clean it. And you need an Allen wrench. The Ruger you needed no tools. You just had to learn the technique to do it. Both good guns. I really don't miss them because I enjoy shooting my 22 revolvers more. So that's my quick guns I have here, and I'm more hopefully I'll get some videos made of the guns. I'll give some honest reviews of the goods and bads of them. But there's a few of the guns I've traded off and do not regret, except that Remington Model 30. Thanks for watching.